Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you are new here. Welcome to B&Q. We are out shopping today. Ollie's embarrassed because I'm vlogging in public. We're just looking for some lights, ceiling lights, and then we're also going to go and look at some paint colours for the room. So I thought I'd bring you along with us to B&Q today. Oh, they have got gold ones in here.
Brass?
Brass, yeah. Well, I think they just call it antique brass, but it's kind of like a gold sort of colour. So we've kind of got all antique brass kind of finishing touches in the room. So the bathroom taps are antique brass, the sockets are. So I really wanted the, what do you call these? Just ceiling lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, really wanted the ceiling lights to match as well. I thought that would look really nice. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's much nicer than silver or white. Really like the look of that soft truffle, actually. Might try some of these out. Which one stands out to you, Ollie, of these? Which one of these stands out to you?
I like the green.
No, these neutrals.
No, I like the green.
What green would you choose out of those greens then? Look up here, Ollie, they're all at the top.
I do like that.
Oh my god. It's too dark.
No, but I have it half and half.
That's...
Why are you asking me when you're like, everything I'm going to say, no, no, no.
That olive, though, is quite nice.
Yeah, so that. you could have the part of the panelling, no.
With the lower part? Yeah. What? You wouldn't have the top of that colour and the bottom light, would you?
Why not?
You wouldn't. Right, we'll get a sample of the olive then.
Just saying that. It would be good. There's no way you're going to allow me to choose any paint.
Ollie, no. Yeah, I'm not going to allow this pine needle.
Why?
Because that's too dark.
Because
But I understand. I know what you mean. The green would look nice on one half. So should we try a bit of that olive?
You disagreed with me.
Get one. Just get that olive sample then.
Which one?
That one.
But I said the pine needle.
No, I just said we're not going for pine needle. That is too dark, Ollie. It's too...
Rich black?
Oh my god, I've given up. Help me please in the comments. Alright, I'm going to pick a few of these. Right, out of these, which one do you like?
The one we've got. It's already in there. Pebble Shore, you see that?
No, what?
We've also got Pebble Shore.
Where?
I've got tins of that in the garage.
Really, because that looks quite green. I don't know how to go for it now. One of the more warm tones. I'm thinking the malts. I was thinking about that natural Hessian, but now I look at it, it's too yellow, isn't it? It's not very nice. What about the one more, gentle fawn? Yeah? Right, we went for 4 different choices. We went for soft truffle, malt chocolate.
Hang on. We went for.
Yeah, you've got one.
You went for.
You've got one that you chose. Here's Ollie's one.
That you don't like.
Overtly olive. No,
Is it called overtly olive? Oh.
that's the one you liked, isn't it?
Well, I did prefer the dark one, wasn't allowed.
Yeah, but we compromised. And then gently fawn. I think I prefer to go for a sort of lighter neutral colour all over. Because I think when you've got panelling, it gives a bit of depth to the colour anyway, doesn't it? Because it adds shadows and stuff. So one colour does look quite nice. I'll put an example on the screen of one colour and how I think that looks nice. But I do also like the two-tone look. But with two-tone, you would have it down the bottom half. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of our bottom half is going to be covered. I don't know about having the lower half darker, purely because we're going to have a unit here underneath the TV, but you'll be able to see those bits there. The bed's going to go up against the wall over here, and then the sofa's going to be here. So it's kind of, you're not going to see it that much. So yeah, like my top. Let's see. Yeah, that is a nice colour actually, isn't it? It's not too dark.
We have a winner.
Do a bigger patch of it. So we've got malt chocolate. What do I do? Just pull that.
Yeah.
Oh. Why has it done that? Oh my god. Why?
This is what happens.
I know. I haven't even put it on the wall yet. I've got it on me. I can't be trusted.
Turn it upside down, Rosie.
Like
and
that.
then just roll it, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. It's quite pink toned, isn't it?
Don't squeeze too much.
Oh. It's on the floor now. Oh, I've got it all over the bottle. Right, that's quite pink, I think. The thing is, in every room it looks different, doesn't it? But in here, that's quite pink. Try another one. Right, gentle fawn. Oh, they're all matte.
You got one thing up.
Do we want matte? Probably would. Do we want matte?
Well, I think that looks better.
Does it? Oh, that's nicer, I think. Yeah, that's more what I was thinking. What's that called? Gentle fawn. Because I think that's a bit too dark. This is not coming out.
Oh, Rosie. Don't get on the panelling. What in...
How come I can't do stuff? Okay, that's my favourite so far. Ollie, thoughts?
Film green.
Okay, but out of these two.
The green.
Okay.
Get rid of that drip. They roll it. Roll it in properly, because otherwise it'll dry.
And then finally this one, which is a darker one, because I did think maybe we could go darker, but I think now I've seen that, because I think this one's even darker than that. So I don't know.
Do you want to go
Just
up? Go up in next to the green. Comes where do you want to get it on the panelling?
No, I won't get on the panel. I want to do the green all the way across so I can see it properly. I'm being gentle. Look. See? Oh, that is nice though. It's actually very similar. What is it? Dylan's come to sing. Dylan, come here. What's your favourite? Should I do a bit more of that green so you can see it properly? Right, there we have it, the options.
Green it is.
I think I do like the green, Ollie, but I think it would be too much. And where are we going?
Walking up there.
I think it would just be a little bit too much, because it would be going up to here. And so you would see this bit as green. There's going to be a unit here, so you won't really see that. There's going to be a bed that covers that whole wall there, so you won't even see that green. Then on this side, you will see it a bit under the windowsill, but then all the way along here is going to be a sofa. So I just don't think it's worth two-toning it, purely because you're not going to see it. My two favourites, like this one's too pink, so I don't like that one. My two favourites are these two, which actually go really nicely together. They would look nice as two-tone. Maybe we could do that, because it's similar tones. What do you think? I'm thinking all of it that colour, just everywhere that colour. But do you think maybe two-tone would be nice with these two, because it's two similar colours? It's not a massive contrast. It doesn't really matter that some of it's covered. Let me know your thoughts. I think I am drawn towards this colour here. Gentle fawn.
Rose.
Pardon? No, there should be more than one switch. Oh, I really like the colour of those.
There's only one
Antique brass.
switch, babe.
There should be 3, a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, man, get me on it.
With our 50,000 sockets.
I'll just check the order. Probably done it wrong again. The panelling is all finished, where it's all going to go, so I'll show you that now. I know we already saw this wall finished, but I'll update you with this wall. So we have this bit here done, and then we've just gone along the top there, and then the rail just carries around here. I haven't bothered with anything down here. We've got one just down there, and then it carries on across here, and then we haven't bothered with it here because the bed goes all the way across this wall, so it takes up the whole wall. This here is covering a box because that's going to be able to be like an opening cupboard. Well, not cupboard, basically I'll explain. So in here, bathroom. Oh, wet cement. I nearly put my foot in that. The bath will be going there, and because it's a jacuzzi bath, sorry about the lighting, it does that when it's really bright. Because it's a jacuzzi bath, obviously things could go wrong with it, so we need to be able to access it. So we decided to put a little cubby hole here, so you can go through the wall and access all the electrics in the bath. We've also got the architrave on the door here, which I don't know what colour to paint that actually. I don't know. Maybe I suppose I'll do it the same colour as the rest of the room, would I? Would I do it that colour there? Yeah, I guess I would, because it joins to here. I don't know. Can't think what colour that needs to be. Anyway, door frame's there. I just can't believe now how this just all looks like a room, and how that room was just never there, and now it's there, which is so exciting. And then I decided against having a bit of panelling up here because I'm going to be putting some lovely long curtains, so a curtain pole will be going along there, so it'd just be a waste for him to do that, so I just said leave that plain. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with it. It's so strange as well with panelling, because you'd think it would make a room feel smaller because you're sort of adding onto the wall, so in a way it's kind of smaller, but it makes the room feel bigger, and I think it just makes it feel really grand. We have plaster on the walls in the bathroom, so the whole ceiling is done, and then this wall here, and then if I just stand over here, you'll see it's all of this wall and basically up to here. So this end doesn't have any plaster, but we are going to be using panels which go all the way around here. Although I've just realised something actually, the panels only go 2.4. So do we not need plaster at the top there? Oh, that's better, actually you can see better now. I feel like maybe we needed like plaster just from about here along. The plastic wall panelling that we're using will be going up to, so there'll just be a little area up there that we need to paint, but we can just fill in the screw holes. They are 2.4 metres high, 1 metre wide, so there'll only be a few joins in them. I've gone for a concrete style one, but you can get ones that look like tiles, and you basically just stick them to the wall, and then you're good to go really. They are completely waterproof, you can clean them. They don't take a lot of labour to put them up, so imagine like if we pay someone to come and do tiling for us. Ollie did do the tiling in our house before, so he could do it, but it just takes a lot of time, doesn't it? And sometimes it's better for him to do like overtime at work and for us to pay people to do jobs, because also they just do it better, don't they, if they're trained in it. But with this, yeah, you don't need the labour because it's just sticking it to the wall and it's really simple. So we'll save money there. And then this half that has the plastering is going to be all painted. Probably just do it the same colour as the bedroom, to be honest. I think that will work out quite nicely. And then sinks will go in here. I just want to measure up for the mirror though. So the mirror that I have bought is 800 wide. Which the sink is 900 wide, so I thought an 800 wide mirror would fit in there quite nicely with the sink. But when I look at this gap, when I look at the mirror that's arrived, I'm like, is that actually going to fit in there? So let's measure it, because maybe 800 circumference is different to 800, no, this could be okay I think. So that's 800 there. Yeah, that'll be okay, look. It just looks massive. Oh, that'd be perfect. So it's gonna have just probably 2 inches either side of it with a gap, but apart from that, that whole wall area there will pretty much be one big mirror. And then sink going across there. It's a LED mirror as well, that's why you've got the wire here. And it has the LEDs, they're backlighter ones, which I thought looked really nice, because the other ones I was looking at, and the ones we've got in the rest of the house, are the ones with the LEDs on the front of the mirror, so it's really bright when you look at it. But this one, it kind of glows from around the rim of the mirror, so it still gives light from it, but it's just a really nice subtle light. Can't I put this back in? This tape measure is silly. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And it's got gold, it's got a gold frame around it. So the only thing that's really bugging me with the bathroom, just gonna be honest about it, Ollie chose the shower. He just loves showers, and I feel like that's his thing, and he knows the one he wants, and he just goes all fancy with the shower. And obviously I've got fancy with the bath. But he chose a chrome shower, which I kind of knew he was going to do that. I didn't know he was going to order it. And then he ordered it and it arrived. And I was like, cool, it's chrome. Everything else in the bathroom, in the bedroom, everything is kind of antique brass. And then we have a chrome shower. So that is going to look weird, but it's a shower that he wanted. And honestly, I've pretty much chosen everything else. So I felt like I couldn't say, no, you can't have that shower. But I probably am going to regret not stamping my feet and saying I wanted that shower to be gold, because, well, it's brass. It sort of looks goldy, doesn't it? It's like a dull gold, just because it might look a bit weird. But I'm hoping that when everything's in, the chrome shower won't look too bad. It's a lovely shower, really nice. It's got a rainfall bit, then it's got a separate wand. It's really nice. It's a grow one, so it's lovely quality. But yeah, it's just not sure about the colour, but anyway, that's done now. So electrician is hopefully coming tomorrow, although I'm not 100% sure, because the guy said that he might be able to make it now because he's been held up on another job. But I'm hoping he is, because I've got everything ready for him. I've got wall lights going on, all the plug sockets going on, all the light switches going in, extractor. I think he's just going to pull through like the towel rail and the mirror and finish all the connections on that. So yeah, it'll be a good job done. So fingers crossed he's coming tomorrow. Okay, next update is, look at our plug sockets. We have these beautiful sockets, which I am so pleased with. I hope you can see the colour on here, but they are called brushed gold, I think it is. No, antique gold, that's what they're called. And it's just this beautiful dull shade of gold. It doesn't look too bright in gold, you know, so I feel like if you change the colours in the room and you don't have gold everywhere and stuff, they'll basically match with everything. So we have these ones I just showed you, which have the USB, and is that the USB-C there? I bought these on Amazon. We have another one of those there, so the bed is going to go here, so they'll be either side of the bed. And then we've got just normal ones, there, and there. We did go all out with the sockets. Basically, I just have a worry that I never have enough sockets, because in the rest of the house that we did years ago, there's some areas where there's just not enough sockets, or they're just not in the right places. So with this room, I thought, do you know what? Let's just put in as many sockets as possible. And then we've also got one up here for the TV. And then we have this ready to put the wall lights on, although that one, I don't know, that one doesn't look ready. But this one looks ready for the wall lights. He didn't do them because we still need to paint. None of these are pushed in because we're just going to paint around them all and then push them in. We've got our extractor one up here, and then we have light switch here. What happens if I do it? Oh my goodness, we've got light. And can you hear the extractor as well? I'm going to turn it off because I'm not sure. Why is there 3 in there? So we're already having 2 in there. Okay, we've got 3. Pretty sure 2 is what we're having, but anyway. We've got 3 lights in there now. And then here we have a 2-way switch, because what I've done is actually separated, well, obviously I've not done this, but we've separated. Why is the chandelier still there as well? Because I know I said that I'm keeping it, but I did say I'm not keeping it in this room. Oh, I need to find out about that. It does look quite cute, but it's just completely off center. So what I've planned is that one half of the room can be lit and the others can be off. So they're on 2 circuits. So there's 6 lights in here, but they're on 2 circuits. So let's see, we've got these 2. Then we've got those 4, but you can also have these 2 off, those 4 on, or these 2 on, those 4 off, or we can have them all on, like that. And then over here, we've got the same again. But this is a 3-way switch, so it does them 2 that I just showed you. But then also outside, we have some wall lights, outdoor wall lights. And we've got 1 there and 1 there. And I absolutely love them. We need to really tidy up this outside area. I plan to put a little seating area here or something. And obviously we need new steps built, so there's quite a lot more to do to this outside bit. But yeah, really pleased with it. Actually, I've just realised now we've got brick all the way here, and then here we don't have brick, so that looks a little bit messy. But anyway, that's fine, that's for another day. Oh, and then we also had this outdoor socket put on as well. So I feel like that's lots of progress. Really, really happy with that. I just love the colour of the sockets. And yeah, I just picked them up on Amazon. They've just got so much stuff on Amazon, and it's so much easier. Oh, we've got 1 left over. Where we're getting all the stuff ourselves. I mean, obviously you can get an electrician in who will supply everything, but I just knew exactly what I wanted, so I've just got it all myself. I'd need to go to all the different electrical shops around and just driving around and stuff, whereas you go on Amazon and there's electrical companies on there. They have full Amazon stores and you can just order it all. Got the outside wall lights. I didn't get the indoor wall lights, they were harder to find. I had to buy them from a company on the mainland. And then all of the sockets, Amazon. And I just order them, and in 2 days they're here for the guys. So even if I'm not here, I can just be like, the Amazon orders arrived, all the sockets are there. So it's just so much easier, and they've got a massive selection of stuff, and it's affordable as well. These ones without the USB were $7.99 each. With the USB was $17.99, so it's a lot more expensive. That's why we've only got 2 of those, and the rest of them we just gone for normal. And I think the switches were maybe like $5.99 or something. Obviously we've also had to pay for the electrician to do his work as well. We also got these in gold. They're called brushed gold, I think, so they're a little bit more gold than the sockets. Those were from B&Q because they're actually a little bit harder to find, the gold ones. Time to paint. I have just cleaned off the walls, very dusty. So I've cleaned them off, wiped them with a cloth, and I'm going to just do section by section. So I'm going to just do this bit first, because actually I feel like there's a lot of work in here to paint all these walls. I need to do 2 coats of emulsion and then 2 coats of colour, so I'm just going to do the emulsion today. So this is everything that I picked up today. We have some rollers there. We have this paint, vinyl matte white, these paintbrushes, and this vinyl matte paint, and we've gone for the gentle fawn colour, that one there. So I'm not going to be doing that today, but eventually I'll do that. But at the moment we just need to do the white. George is here and he has decided that our lovely new room is a workshop, and he's bought his kitchen cupboards. So he is going to be repainting these kitchen cupboards. I think he's going for like a creamy colour. So he's going to be doing that whilst I'm working on this section here. Painting white paint, not the most boring job in the world. I am not enjoying this, and I'm thinking about how many more walls I've got to do. I just want to paint the colour. That's what's exciting, isn't it? I have done this whole wall here, which I think looks really nice. You can really see how the panelling's going to look now. Obviously, this is just the white coat. I don't know if I've gone in too neat with it, just being the white sort of primer coat, but I just really wanted to make sure it was all fully covered and there was no gaps or anything. So yeah, this is one coat of the white, which I think has come out really well. It almost looks like I've done two coats. Some areas still a bit patchy in that, but this is just the undercoat. So then I'll be putting two coats of colour on top of it. And my plan for the rest of today is I want to get this section done. So I'm going to get all of that bit done. And then we would have had kind of 1/3 of the room done. That section there has taken me a couple of hours to do. I don't know if I'm really slow or if I'm too thorough with the white coat or what, but 2 hours is taking me to do that. I think also it is quite difficult because the ceilings are very high, so there's more wall than what I've done in the past. And also just this panelling, painting it, I mean, it's all very detailed. So it's got all these little grooves in it, and you know, you've got to get all in here, you've got to get under here, because there's a gap under there as well, so you've got to get under there. So the panelling makes it a lot more work. I'm making progress and nothing's going wrong, so that has got to be a win, hasn't it? Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video for today because I'm basically just going to be doing that wall there. It's going to look the same as that. And then I'm going to spend the next week kind of just working on this room and getting it all painted white. There's no point me showing you all that in a video because it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. But when I come to do the colour, I'm going to show you that in a video. So hopefully I'll start the next renovation vlog with me painting with the actual colour the room's going to be. And also I'm going to order some of the things for the room. So maybe we could do some unboxings of bits for like decor on that for the next video. So I hope this video's had enough in it. I don't know, we've done the electrics, we've started painting, other bits. I can never remember what's going in each video because I literally just film and then try and slot bits into videos so that I can make long enough videos. But then it's like an ongoing project. So there's never a start and a finish. I have to kind of try and remember how much footage I've got in order to end the vlog so that there's enough to go for a video. Anyway, going on now. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.